Did you actually win? Or did you just outlast everyone else? Let's go back. You were born in 1996 on the south side of Chicago, in a worn brick apartment building squeezed between a liquor store, a laundromat, and a corner shop with flickering neon signs. Your mother, Angela Morris, worked early mornings as a cashier at a grocery store. Your father, Raymond Morris, drove delivery trucks when contracts were available and stayed home when they weren't. Money in your house was never a theory, it was pressure. Some weeks the fridge was full enough. Some weeks dinner was eggs, toast, and whatever could be stretched into one more meal. You lived in a two-bedroom apartment, but your room was really a partitioned corner separated by an old bookshelf and a curtain. Your clothes came from discount stores, thrift bins, or older cousins. You learned early that wanting something and getting it were two completely different things. At age 7, you took apart an old alarm clock because you wanted to understand why it worked. You couldn't put it back together. Your mother got annoyed, looked at the scattered screws on the floor, then said, "Next time, break open something already broken." That became your first real lesson. You weren't attached to objects. You were attached to understanding. When you were 9, your father brought home a used Dell desktop somebody on his route no longer wanted. It sounded like it was breathing when it turned on. The monitor was bulky, the keyboard yellowed, and the internet connection was painfully slow. To you, it looked like a doorway. That same year, you made your first sale. You sold your old Game Boy Advance and 3 scratched-up games to a kid in the building for $90. They were not worth that much, but you cleaned them up, repackaged them, and talked with enough conviction that he handed over the cash. You didn't spend it on sneakers or junk food. You bought a used web design guide and a USB drive with more care than most kids bought their first bike. That was the moment money stopped looking like something adults fought over and started looking like something you might be able to generate yourself.
High School Hustle, 2009 to 2013. You went to a public high school where the textbooks were old, the computers in the lab barely worked, and teachers